Welcome back to SouFLoTV. Y'all already know how we do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get right into the topic. So, Vybz Kartel, the king of dancehall music, undisputed. I don't care what Beenie Man want to say. I don't care who want to put up Sean Paul, who want to put up anybody else. Vybz Kartel, the king of dancehall, hate him or love him, undisputed, had a lot to say concerning his choice between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Now, this is going to be a bumpy ride and not so long of a video, but I need you to pay attention. Naturally, when asked which one he prefers or who he sides with or something like that, Vybz Kartel said Drake. Now, first of all, you must understand this, right? The things that Vybz Kartel said about Kendrick Lamar, he kind of made it seem like Kendrick Lamar was like a nobody. You know, he was like, if Drake was to take the stage today and start singing, the audience could sing all the words of all his songs kind of thing. Not in those exact words. But Kendrick Lamar, the only song people know from him is They Not Like Us, right? Or one song. Well, let me do a little update or a little info session on Kendrick Lamar. Because somebody is not famous in your ears or in your eyes, it doesn't mean that they have not toured the world, sold millions of records, and are not big and in other people's ears and eyes. They just might not be your favorite person, so you don't pay attention to their music. But there are a lot of people out there who knows Kendrick Lamar's music word for word, right? Kendrick Lamar is a rapper. His net worth now sits at $140 million US dollars in 2025 as of January 13th. Forget all that. People are saying stuff like nobody heard about Kendrick Lamar until he got into a beef with Drake, so really and truly Drake made him famous. You must be tripping. Kendrick Lamar has been nominated for Grammys 57 times, including 3 Best Rap Album Awards. But hold on to your horses real quick, because Kendrick Lamar won 17 of those Grammys. So he holds 17 Grammys. You know, in the Jamaican circle, when you can be like, well, Sean Paul has a Grammy, or Beenie Man has a Grammy, or Shabba Ranks has a Grammy, or, you know, Kendrick Lamar by himself has 17 Grammys. Let that sink in. He has also won the Pulitzer Prize. He won this for his album Damn in 2018, making it the first hip-hop album to win that particular award. Making history. Academy Award nomination. He was nominated for Best Original Song for All the Stars from the 2018 film Black Panther. Y'all go back to Black Panther, the movie, and think about it and listen to All the Stars. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. Anyways, Primetime Emmy Award. He already won one of those. Brit Award. He already won that. American Music Award. He already won that 4 times over. Billboard Music Awards. He already won that 6 times over. MTV Video Music Awards. He already won that 11 times over, including 2 Video of the Year awards. BET Hip Hop Awards. Hold on to your seats again. He won 37 of those, the most of any artist. So, back to the conversation with the GOAT, the greatest of all time in dancehall music, Vybz Kartel, the current reigning king of dancehall music. When asked to speak or his opinion about Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, and he goes with Drake and then says stuff like Kendrick, let me tell you, with Cartel, it's about loyalty, right? If you connect the dots, you will understand. So during the time that Vybz Kartel was incarcerated for them 13 years, his protege was Popcorn. Popcorn is who Vybz Kartel brought to the front of the game and told everybody that Popcorn was going to be running the place next, and he was going to be next up to be the next big thing out of Jamaica. And guess what? He became just that. Popcorn is a international star with huge star magnitude globally. Anywhere he goes is a big crowd and a shellings. Not only that, he was also signed to Drake, OVO. Right. So him and Drake developed a relationship business-wise as well as brotherly-wise. Over the years, the relationship ran its course, and of course, they are no longer connected, as in Popcorn being signed to Drake's brand, but they still maintain their brotherly relationship. During that time, also, interviews were going around. Who is your favorite artist of all time? Drake was asked while Vybz Kartel was incarcerated, and many people thought he was going to be doing 38 years in prison at a minimum before he was even eligible for parole. Nobody thought he was going to be out in 13. Drake said his biggest inspiration of all time was Vybz Kartel. And then he said, free world boss, Adi, me daddy. For Drake to say that from way back then, it was a huge plus to Vybz Kartel's accolades and his mountain of accolades, because Drake was riding high at the time. I mean, in Drake's whole career, when has he not been riding high? He kind of came into the game, blew everybody away, and just scaled straight to the top of the mountain, where he stood for as long as ever until Kendrick Lamar, the small axe, came and chopped down that big tree. And a lot of people are going to be arguing with me saying, Kendrick Lamar, the small axe, really, SouFlo? That's how you think? Yeah, that's how I think. See, the thing about me in doing this is this. I don't hold back on my words, and not only that, I've learned over the years to stand on what you say and what you have said in the past, right? In the past, I have said that Drake was a culture vulture. In the past, I've also said that Drake did not like black women, and Drake only used the black women and black people in his videos so that his video carried some authenticity towards the audience or the brand he was trying to build, what he was trying to look like, how he was trying to sell it. Nobody really listened to me because, we were on a smaller scale when we said that. But funny enough, it was the same argument that Kendrick Lamar came and used in They Not Like Us that became a smash. They Not Like Us. A smash that seems like Drake can't even recover from They Not Like Us. I was out in Jamaica recently, and we went to vacation, be back on the island, and also to check out the Vybz Kartel Freedom Street concert and stuff. And when I was asked, I said this would be a huge comeback for Drake, or a huge plus for Drake to use to revitalize him as an artist. Attend the Vybz Kartel concert, bro. Run out on stage as the surprise artist. If you do that, you could go back and drop a song tomorrow, and that song would go right back to the top of the charts tomorrow. You've already built that relationship, as in you already went on tape, on video, saying Cartel is your biggest inspiration in music ever. Free world boss, Adi me daddy. Cartel would have paid you that homage back by allowing you to perform on that stage. It would have benefited him because it would have solidified him, showing the world that, even people like Drake fly in on a private jet to come jump on the stage at the release of Vybz Kartel and pay homage. This guy must be the greatest of ever. That would have been good for Cartel, but it would have been good for Drake now too, because Drake needs it more than ever before. But Drake didn't show up. He didn't show up. And if you ask a lot of people who were at the concert, who went or who streamed it, who paid attention to it, when Joe Bogdanovich and Vybz Kartel them kept saying this artist, this Canadian artist was going to be there. We're just not saying who. Everybody expected it to be Drake. There's not one person who did not expect it to be Drake. And it's not far-fetched, and it wasn't impossible, because Drake had already been to Jamaica to support Popcorn when Popcorn was having his Unruly Fest. You understand? So with that said, of course, if you ask Vybz Kartel between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, which one? Of course he's going to say Drake. But he's saying Drake from a place of bias, from a place of loyalty, from a place of this man held me down, said my name, big me up when he was riding high. So I'm definitely not saying Kendrick Lamar right now, when I clearly see, and everybody can clearly see, that Drake is hurting after the Kendrick Lamar They Not Like Us diss. If you don't believe he's hurting, just go look up what's going on right now. He is actually in courts suing. He's suing. He's suing iHeart. He is suing the record label that helped Kendrick to push this record. The funny thing about this is, the more Drake sues and all that, I'm thinking it is dampening his credibility in these streets. The streets are dead, but we're talking about, the internet streets, because that's the only place the streets exist. You don't do a rap battle and then go to court and get attorneys because your opponent put out a song that was so damaging and so disrespectful and it hurt you. You get in a booth, you get in a studio, or you go toe to toe like on Smack. and that's what rap and rap battling is about. I remember Drake put out some sneaky diss joint and Kendrick caught it. And the first thing Kendrick Lamar said, "You sure this what you want?" I don't know, it seemed like Drake said, "Yeah, bring it, because I'll body anything." Not in those particular words. That's just my interpretation. But he should have never said that, because he brought it. And he ain't been able to recover from it since. I remember Popcorn was somewhere getting ready to, I think he was getting dressed up, trying on different outfits on a photo shoot set somewhere overseas. I don't remember if it was in the UK or somewhere. But he was on video and somebody started playing They Not Like Us in the background. And Popcorn was like, "Hey, I play that? Turn that shit off. Turn off that bumbleclot." Because, he was still showing his affirmation or affiliation or his loyalty to Drake and his OVO brand at the time when Kendrick Lamar was whooping his ass. It's a lyrical confrontation thing, and he lost. And I don't know why people are having a problem saying that is what it is. But as far as Vybz Kartel is concerned, that's my version of why he said what he said in the interview when he was asked which one, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. Y'all leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me if I'm on point. And I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.